Sauteing my peppers and onions. Let that pepper and onion flavor get inside of there. So I got my garlic. I got my salmon seafood. And I got my smoking. I tasted my salmon seafood. They got a little kick to it. So now that I know my salmon seafood got a little kick to it, I gotta be careful with that one. Hey y'all, come on right through here now. Don't play with it, be about it. Don't play with it, be about it. Come on right through here now. Y'all come on right through here. Hey everybody. Come on right through here now. Y'all come on right through here now. So I got my water boiling right there and my pasta. Whoop, whoop. Ramen noodles that I've had almost 4 years. They still so good. Hey. And I'm going to put my chicken and my shrimp blend over this pasta. We're going to break that in half. And we're going to let that come to a boil back there. Add them little pieces in there. Y'all ain't getting away. How y'all doing today? How's everybody doing today? I pray y'all are doing well. I am blessed, truly blessed. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I say? I am blessed, truly blessed. I'm fogging up the glasses. I'm going to put my chicken in. And I got this salmon seafood. Now this got a little kick to it, so you got to be careful with this. It does got a little kick to it. It does have a little kick to it, so you don't want to slam and bust in this too much, okay? Smoked lemon pepper. Wait a minute. I need smoked lemon pepper by Bunky and Tanya. What is this? Garlic, busting onion and garlic. Honey, we're going to let this chicken cook. What are y'all having today for dinner? And we're going to let this chicken do its thing. We're going to let that chicken do its thing. I'm going to put a lid on this. But baby, I don't believe in no raw chicken. And these were 3 drumsticks. If y'all saw my live from today, when I went to Winn-Dixie, I bought those family packs of drumsticks. They was $5 a pack. So I separated 4 in each Ziploc bag for myself, and the rest of them given to Yellow Breeze. I got 2 more family packs of chicken drumsticks and a pack of leg quarters. So when I find stuff like that on sale, I get it, and when my children visit, I give it to them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna eat all that stuff. Hamburger sandwich, good. So we letting that go. I got my spinach. Shut your mouth and keep on talking. I got my shrimp. And I got my pasta going in the back. Yes, sir. This is going to be some good eating. This is going to be some good eating right here. When Dixie had on a great sale. And my choice of drink today. And I'm sauteing that in coconut oil. I love me some coconut oil. It tastes like coconut, smell like coconut. I love me some coconut oil. Now that's you can't, all coconut oil don't taste like coconut oil. That brand does. Cheers. That brand actually does. Ain't nobody else cook? Did you make your hamburger homemade? Who else? What y'all ate today? I asked a question. Okay, somebody said tacos. I saw a hamburger. Then I saw taco. What else I missed? Ooh, it's smelling good. Ooh, it's smelling good. Ooh, that's smelling so good, y'all. I wish y'all could smell it. I wish y'all could smell that. It's smelling so good up in here. Hi, Jesse. I'm having air fried chicken wings and spaghetti. Sound good? Fried chicken and mashed potatoes, spaghetti. So a lot of y'all had spaghetti today. I'm not a spaghetti person. Y'all never see me making spaghetti. Let God bless me with a husband and he want it. Taco salad. You know, I thought about doing a taco, but for me to do tacos is for families. For me to do a taco, I would make too much. You get what I'm saying? I can't buy one taco. I can't buy, no, it would be too much for me to make. I'm making homemade taco salad with shrimp and hamburger meat. Okay, so y'all all in the same kitchen. Spaghetti and taco salads. Spaghetti fried chicken taco salads. Oh, it smells so good in my house, y'all. I wish y'all could smell my house. They should have smell-o-vision. Even if you can't taste it, let the people be able to scratch it. You know how you scratch them things on the air freshener and stuff, and you can smell it? They need to create that for phones and stuff. Child, please, people be at your house. Girl, that smells so good, they be done pull up on you. They'll be done pull up, CC. They'll be done pull up on y'all. You don't want nobody pulling up now. Don't want nobody pulling up on you. You don't want nobody pulling up on you. Everybody share the live, share it to your favorite groups. Say it to your mama them. Share it to everybody because it smells so good up in here. And I don't want nobody getting jealous about my food. Cheers to a better rest of the week. Cheers to each and every one of y'all. I done had these glasses on all day. All day. They lightweight on my face, so I can handle these. They're very light on my face. Very light. When my pasta get done, I'm gonna pour that water off. Leftover smoked neck bone, potatoes, and green beans over rice. Ooh, shut your mouth. Fresh or smoked neck bone? Don't that look good? I'm definitely going to have to taste this. I like that sweetness to it. The cocoa butter, not cocoa butter, the coconut oil gives it a little hint of sweetness, and I love that about coconut oil. Not all coconut now. I'm telling y'all, all of them don't come like that. But that brand comes from whatchamacallit, Sam's. I left that water on it. A little more of this. But this got a little kick to it, so that's why I had to taste it, because I don't want to have my food spicy. I don't mind a tiny kick, but not spicy. I don't mind a tiny kick, but not spicy. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all see how good that's looking? Who wants some? I know Cece do. I'm going to give this about 2 more minutes of cooking. And then, because I cut them up. Those are dark meat and it don't take long. So, I'm going to give this about 2 more minutes. Then I'm going to add in my shrimp. Then I'm going to add in my spinach. Okay? I'm checking my pasta. About 1 more minute on that pasta and it's finna come off. Sure live. Let me drain my pasta. I'm over here draining my pasta, y'all. I'm over here draining the pasta. Okay, I got my pasta completely drained. And I'm going to add some butter in my pasta. One cube of butter. Got 1 cube of butter in there, okay? Y'all see my butter? I don't want to put it on that eye back there, y'all, because that eye is still hot, and I don't want to put it back there. I'm going to see if I can bring y'all a little closer. Okay, here we go. Now we're working with fish grease. Y'all see that? And I'm going to add some Italian season to this. A little busting garlic and onion. That's all I'm adding to that pasta. Y'all see my pasta? That's all I'm adding to my pasta. Just to get it wet. Just to keep it wet. I'm going to put the lid on this because I want this to stay hot as long as I can. Now I'm going to put y'all back over here on the north side. Now we're going to add in my shrimp. I'm going to put just a little lemon pepper on here. On my shrimp. I do not want the jerk season because I think I've used enough of that. I want this lemon flavor. This going to have so many different flavors. I'm telling y'all that right now. I want to add in some Italian seasoning. Remember, no 2 people cook the same or eat the same. I eat whatever my mind tells me to make. My mind told me to make this, and that's what I'm eating. That's what it is, what it is. Y'all don't have to make this. I'm eating it. You ain't got to make it, and you ain't got to eat it. Hey. But this going to be something good right here. Bet you that. Bet you this gonna be something good. Hey, baby. Bet you this gonna be something good. Make your tongue slap your brains. Bet you that. Bet you make your tongue slap your brains, eh? Lord, don't this look good? Who wants some? Can y'all see good on this side? Probably better from this side. This side better. That side better. Don't that look good, y'all? Who wants some? So let me taste my little drippings. Let me taste my little drippings. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that lemon pepper so good. so good. The different flavors. Here's my shrimp packet, came from the noodles. There's a shrimp packet, came from the noodles. I know y'all want some. I feel y'all spirits. I know y'all want some. I feel your spirit. Don't let that glutton demon get a hold of you now. Don't let the glutton demon get a hold of you. Now I'm going to add in my spinach. This is going to be good. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be good. I told you I'm a weird eater. So I eat whatever my mind tells me to come up. I come up with all these recipes myself. My mind tells me to make it, I do it. I come up with all this stuff myself. Stuff y'all probably never heard of. I just do it because my mind say that's what I want to eat. Because if I try to eat something I don't really want, I'm not going to eat it. I know me. I've been living with me for 56 years. So y'all like that? Your food looking so good. I might block you until you finish me. I bet you're going to be... It's going to be delicious. It is. It's definitely going to be delicious, baby. I think I'm going to put the rest of that spinach in there. I left a little bit out, but I think I'm going to put all my spinach in there. But that spinach cooks down to nothing. It really cooks down to nothing. And I love my spinach. When I tell you I love my spinach, baby, give me my spinach. Give it to me. Thank you, baby. This is going to be some good eating. Who wants some? We can cut this off. Turn that off. Baby, the food is ready. The food is done. Now what I'm going to do is let that just sit there and let those flavors make love to one another. Let them tell each other how they feeling. Let them tell each other that they want to be in love, they want a relationship, but they don't want to move too fast. Okay, let me show y'all. They in love, but they don't want to move too fast. They trying to take it slow. You want a plate? Got you. They said, come on over, baby. We got you. And put this over here because this is done. And just let those flavors sit there. Let it sit for about 2 minutes, y'all. And let them juices just flow with each other. It's like a woman, you got to prime her up. You got to prime that woman up. Looking delicious. I'm still thinking about the delicious neck bone soup. Amen. You like that neck bone soup, you better make it. Every detail is on there. I froze the rest of it. Oh, that's so good, baby. Oh, that's good. That is delicious. That drink tastes good. Y'all know I clean as I go, and I'm sorry, y'all, that Jassy is a clean person, and forgive me that I'm clean. Because I know some of y'all ain't as clean as I am. Okay, we're going to pour my pasta over. Try to spread this out as much as I can. Okay, I got my pasta right there. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wash this pot. And then plate that up. Who wants some? Clean this up. And then we gonna eat. I ain't gonna be rude. I ain't gonna eat in front of y'all without offering y'all none. Now I ain't got enough to feed all of y'all. But I can feed about 2 of y'all. First 2 people send stars get a plate. The first 2 people that send stars get a plate. Okay, y'all, let's plate this up. That looks delicious. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all share, like, and make sure you follow. Okay, so this is something I want to do because I want to really taste that lemon pepper all the way through my stuff. So I'm going to add a little of this, some more of this lemon pepper. It tastes good. Veggie Supreme. I got one open. Where you at? I'm gonna open this one. I got Veggie Supreme open. Look how much I've been eating that Veggie Supreme. On everything. But I'm gonna put that on top. Okay, y'all ready? Tammy Dash, what's up? Thank you for the stars, whoever sent the stars. All right, y'all. Let's take a look at this man. This a handsome man if I ain't never seen one before. Thank you for the stars. Y'all get a plate. Ooh, wee. Who want this? Who want this? Y'all can get a plate. I got you. Stop worrying and fussing and stuff. I got you. Look at that. Let me move my plate a little closer. And these are Roman noodles, okay? CC, stop being glutton. I feel your spirit. Don't let that glutton demon get you. Stop being greedy. Looks delicious, don't it? Ooh. Oh my God, that tastes good. Oh my God, that tastes good. I'm gonna take my veggie blend. Y'all see that? I know y'all want some. Y'all, I promise y'all, I just make up this stuff as I go along. I don't be never knowing what I'm gonna eat. I just make up shit as I go along. I ain't lying. I make up shit as I go along. I just make up shit as I go along. The cheese ain't even got to be melted. It gonna get ate. Look at that. wants some? I'm a herb and spice person. I love herbs. I love spice. That's just me. All right, let me show y'all my, I use Italian season. I use, all of these are Chef Bunky and Tanya's. I use smoked lemon pepper. I use Veggie Supreme. I use bussin' onion and garlic. And I use, the slamming seafood. Y'all can get all these seasonings. They have a total of 8 seasonings on their page. Chef Bunky and Tanya. I got everybody's seasons. I got everybody's seasons. Oh, let me see what I done knocked over. Hell no. Hot. Wake up and be a mess down there. Okay, so everybody like my food, right? So, quick, simple, easy, healthy meal. Well, I don't know how healthy it is, but quick, simple meal for me. I ain't with all that heavy eating. I don't like eating a whole bunch of heavy stuff. And I done lost 2 more pounds. Went to the doctor today. My weight loss doctor. I done lost 2 more pounds. So I'm getting fine. I'm going to try to lose 10 the next time I go back. I got a month. I'm going to try to lose 10 in this month. In the 30 days that I go back, because I have to go back once a month. So, I'm trying to be fine, girl. I need a husband. Thank you, Lord, for this food. Don't let these people on Facebook be begging me for my stuff, Lord. Only 2 people, first 2 people got stores get the first bait. The first 2 people that sent stores, this is for you. Open weighted. It's for the first 2 people sent stores. That good. That good. Lord have mercy. If I was a man, I'd marry myself. If I was a man, God is so good. It's good. I'm not even playing. I put my whole body in this one. I put my foot, then I put my ankle, then I put my leg, my whole damn body in this one. Send you a plate. I got you, Dawn. That I was talking to somebody today, y'all. No, that was last night I was talking to that man. And I told that man, listen, would y'all date somebody that's married? The man have been separated for 4 years from his wife. There's a lot of shit going on that I don't like. You've been separated from your wife 4 years. And you still giving this woman $500-600 a week. Baby. And all your children grown. Not only is you married, you stupid. Mm-mm. 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 Oh, they want to give me money too. They told me that it would give me $200 a week. But that's good money. That $800 for nothing. But baby, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. That's what it told me. Their boss need to go out of here. I'm giving these cereals away. And then my clothes need to go in the cleanse. I don't think it's worth it. I don't even want the money. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I can use the money, I don't mind it, but I don't want to heap no coals on myself. You coming with issues and problems, and I ain't finna be trying to worry about. Don't even live in the same city or state. Well, same state but different cities. About 4 hours from each other. 4 years of separation. She left you for another man, and you still letting her take your money. Thank you. And what I said, Alicia, I said, you a fool. You a fool. She said she'll take me to court. Take you to court for what? I said she just know that you slow and fuck, and she just trying to get money out of you. 4 years of getting that type of money. 4 years. I said, listen here, my name and my reputation means something to me, and I ain't finna get in trouble with God by dating no married man, being with no married man, not together with your wife or whatever. Negro, you still married. Thank you for the star. How you doing, LaTonya? I ain't been seeing your pretty self. I ain't been seeing you, gorgeous. She ain't going to divorce. No, because she got a fool. And this should never work. They lived in the same house together for 14 years. He built the house from the ground up. She's never worked. She's living with one of the oldest child, one of the daughters now. Go figure. I don't want to get caught up in that bull crap. You got to make shit feasible. Not feasible. You got to make things make sense to me. You got to make things make sense to me, ma'am. It tell you what I'm eating. Please read the heading of my video. Okay? And somebody, he don't give it to her no more. He stopped. I said, when you stop? Just gave it to her last Friday. You ain't never stop. Me too, baby. I got my medicine now. So I don't want to deal with that. I can see myself now, which I have no say. Because for one, that's your wife. But I know me. And I have no ground to stand on because that's your wife. Okay? No ground. You ain't coming to my house. You ain't laying up in my bed. You ain't doing shit with me because you is married. No, baby. Okay, but we ain't together. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Because ain't no woman finna leave me. A man gonna leave me and I'ma still be married to you 4 years later and getting you my damn money. That woman gonna be a problem, don't y'all think? Talking to him is like talking to this table. We talked about it. We talked about, I told her I wasn't give her no more money. I told her. But you still getting it to her. Well, this week I got to buy something for my something one of the children graduating. So, my thing is this. I've been doing it for so long till, I don't know. No. When you meet somebody that don't work, never work. I said she was never supposed to be staying the fuck home. You ain't no goddamn millionaire. You ain't no doctor, no goddamn lawyer. That's why I don't do that stay-at-home shit. I want to be a stay-at-home mama and I want to stay-at-home dad. No. Baby, we is not rich and famous for you to sit your ass home. Stay-at-home parents is for people with money. Not for a bunch of nigger women having a bunch of children, can't have daycare, can't afford daycare, so they make the man stay home. One thing they good at is fucking. Each child makes you poor. Each more mouth you got to feed brings more bills. I ain't never want no nigga looking at my face watching my damn children. Yes, she will. Make you think for anyone she'll be a problem for. You're right. He can't stand up to her. He can't stand up for himself. No, ma'am. Ain't gonna be me. I want a man that stand on his own 2 feet. The man got a decent job. But what good is this? You getting this lady $500 or $600 a week of your money. She ain't gotta work. She'll be a big problem. Because both of us dip it in his goddamn pocket. I won't have nothing left. But I do it. I won't have nothing left. I give her 5 or 6 and give you 200. I won't. I said she using them. I might well do it too, shit. But only thing I worry about is God. Because I worry about God. I don't want to use nobody, but I'm just saying shit. I tell the man, you stupid as hell. Let them, I might well get a piece of the pie. You think God will punish me? $800 a month sounds decent to me. And I thank God to punish me. You know what I'm saying? If you know better, do better. Because she's going to show her ass when you find out if the man dealing with somebody else. If I cut into her money. Y'all know how y'all live. She already told him. She don't give a fuck what he got going on as long as she get her money. Bull up. That's what he told her. That's what she told him. He told him he was a wasted seed. He should have never been born. But I laid in that bed on that phone last night and I thought about it. I said, well, Lord Jesus, all money ain't good money. But I won't, If he wasn't married, I would call the extra 800 a blessing. Yeah, but he married. And, and he nobody that I would actually be with. I'm better off being with Knox. That's how challenging he is for me. I'm better off being with Knox. I kid you not. I put the walker together. So I asked the man, I said, I bought this walker for my grandson. You think you could put together? Well, I ain't got no tools and no screwdrivers and all that stuff. I said, I don't think it requires tools and screwdrivers and stuff. I sent him a picture of the walker. Well, that might take a long time. I had that goddamn walker together in 20 minutes. So y'all go figure. Y'all figuring it out now? Let me tell y'all what happened today and when this is. I was intending to make a video. Let me tell y'all what happened today, Lord have mercy. Not when this at Walgreens. When I left, I went to Walgreens to get my medicine. So listen, y'all. It was this elderly couple. Lord, I was hoping they fight. I was just trying to egg it on without egging it on. So the lady was ahead of the man. They looked like they in their late 70s or early 80s. They was old. And so the man was saying he wanted this, and he just walking behind her like a little puppet. They walking like penguins, both of them. And so the lady said, I'm going to go on this aisle over here. Do you understand me? And she said, if you follow me, I'm going to knock your ass out. And the man said, go on and do it then. Everybody's going to see you're going to jail. Go on and do it. I say, knock his ass out. Knock his ass. I'm saying, everybody's going. She said, you would want me to go to jail, wouldn't you? Where you want me to go? That's what you want. You've been wanting that for years. I mean, they just, I'm talking they in the aisle of Walgreens going in. I want to see them fight. I was like, Lord, please let him knock his ass out. Knock his ass out. Go on and hit him, lady. Hit him. Hit him. I'm looking for Theraflu. And he said, okay, honey. And he walked away. He walked away. She kept going straight, and he went to the left. Okay, honey. There was that penguin. I said he been on for 45 minutes. I was hoping she hit him. Lord Jesus, I was praying that she had. I said, knock his ass out. Hit him. Knock his ass out. It was funny, y'all. I promise you, if they would have been fighting, I would have pulled that camera in. I promise you, I'd have recorded them. And you know, her arm about this size of this stem right here. And she was just shaking and stuff. Yeah, I would knock your ass out. He said, go on, do it. In front of all these people, you're going to jail. Go on, do it. that whooped the whole marriage. Girl, that was so funny. When elderly people fuss, it's different than we younger people do. That woman have been controlling that man all these years. I was praying she hit him. I was praying, Lord, I just wouldn't say it out loud, but I was like the little devil on the end. Knock his ass out. Knock his ass out. Hit him. Hit his ass. Hit him. I was just saying, I'm actually saying it. Hit his ass. Knock his ass. I had to get in the car and ask God to forgive me. I thought it was cute. I didn't even take offense to it. I thought it was cute. I really did. If y'all ever see elderly people arguing, they just need to shut up. They be voice be trembling and shit. Where you going? Go on, hit me. That's what you do. Go on, do it. Do it. The camera said, knock me out. Go on, do it. She said, you would love for me to go to jail. I said, knock his ass out. He just bluffing. He just bluffing. Hit his ass. The people that call the police. Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy. I should have said it out loud. Hit his ass. He just bluffing. Knock his ass out. Oh, God. Lord, I just thought that was too funny. I was so tickled by that. I said, Lord Jesus, I'm going to be old like that, acting like this. Jesus Christ. Sure is. It's neither one of them. I can't even hit that man. She probably going to miss him. He probably don't feel nothing. Shit, a punch ain't hard. Come on, though. But you can tell. If they that old, she been whooping on that man. She been whooping on him. There ain't nothing that just happened in that aisle at Walgreens. He said, go on, hit me. Go on, hit me. The cameras are watching you go to jail. Go on, hit me. Oh, God. I just thought that was so funny. I took no offense to it. I thought it was hilarious. I really did. I wish you'd have knocked his ass out, though. Can you picture them fighting? Can you picture them fighting? I'm going full. I drank a whole bottle of water before I ate too. Man down. It went, I was at Walgreens. With Walgreens. With Walgreens. Walgreens. Because the man wanted to go on his aisle, and he was just telling her, no, let's go on. I don't know what they were saying, but he was saying, let's go over here first. I want to check something out, he was saying. No, I tell you what, you're going to go over there, and I'm going. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus Christ. And I said, what the hell going on? People around corner. Jesus, it was so funny. I just wish they would have fight. I'm going to think about this all night. I wish to God that she would have hit the man. Because it was cute. It wasn't going to be no hard punch. Y'all know that lady old. She wasn't going to hurt that man. But he's used to it. The thing that I got, the moral of that story is that woman been controlling that man all these years. And that, unfortunately, he going to die being controlled by her. And that's sad. That's the sad part of it. She been controlling him for many, many years, and that man going to die that way. He going to die like that, or she going to die. I saw, the man was in his 80s. And he had a black caregiver. The girl was black, and she was like 35 years old. And guess what, y'all? He left that girl $2.5 million. $2.5 million. He left his son $200,000. Left his daughter $200,000. Left the grandson $100,000. And the house went to the lady too. Guess what they did? Guess what the son, the daughter, this was a white man. But you know the caregivers, the man said he had never, his family wouldn't come visit him, his children wouldn't come visit him. He said once he got down and out, he got in a car accident where he was pinned to a wheelchair now. He couldn't walk no more. The accident messed him up. Once he became disabled, nobody came to see about him. So he hired this company to have caregivers come in and check on him. And the girl took up so much time with him, so now he fell in love with the girl. He was like 82 or 83. He was in his 80s. And he left everything to the girl. The daughter friend worked at the lawyer's office. She called the friend and told the friend that the daddy had changed the will. They hired hitmen to kill that black girl. They killed that girl. They killed her. And he put it, let me tell you, the white man was smart. He put it in the will. If something should happen to her, the black girl, that all his money go to charity and his children get nothing. But they didn't know that part. The friend called you and told you that he changed the will. But the friend didn't tell you that if something happened to that girl, that y'all ain't getting shit. Not even the $200,000 that he left each one of the children, or the $100,000 that he left his grandchild. All of them serving life in prison, 25 years. Yes. Killed the black girl. Hired hitmen and killed her. She was going to Kroger's. And the man said he heard someone screaming. One of the Kroger's workers say he heard somebody screaming. He saw a white van take off, but he didn't think nothing of it. It was 45 minutes later before the man said something, because the woman's door was open, the purse was on the ground, the trunk was still open. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so as soon as they contacted the old man, because they knew the girl worked for the old man, and the old man said his children did it. He said, I guarantee you it was my children. And people did research. Yeah, his children had that girl killed. But see, that kind of stuff bothers me. People that think, that don't care nothing about you. He told his son and his daughter, he said, it took me 80-something years to find love. And the one person I love, y'all took it from me. After they were sentenced to prison and all of that, guess what? The next day the old man died. The old man died the next day. He lived to see them be sentenced in prison for all them years. His mind and soul wasn't at ease. They said that other caregiver that came in said that he stopped talking. He would just sit at the window. He wouldn't talk anymore. He wouldn't communicate anymore. The man died of a heartbreak. The one lady that he did love. That hurt when I saw that, baby, I just hurt my feeling, because it's sad that you as caregivers take better care of these people than their own family do, but they want the money. You get what I'm saying? And they weren't going to let her get them 2.5 million, so all the money went to charity. All the money went to charity. That 2.5 million would have saved that girl's life, would have had her good. You feel what I'm saying? It would have had a good, and he had a ring. He was going to propose to her the next day to marry her. Hey, Donna. He was going to propose to her to marry her the next day. Then propose her the next day. Because he tried to get her to stay. The murderers, the hired hitman, was outside waiting for her to get off. They watched her for about 3 days. And he tried to get her to stay to have dinner with him. She said, no, not tonight. I got to get to the grocery store. So she did not stay. And that was it. So yeah, that's deep. So y'all that taking care of these elderly people, if these people think that you a threat to them, y'all be careful. Y'all be careful. Be careful. Because these white people will get rid of your ass if they think you'll get some of your money. I'm a living witness of that. I'm going to say this, and I wasn't going to say nothing about it, but I'm going to say something about it and tell y'all about me. All of y'all that's been following me, you know my bonus parents are my sweethearts, okay? They're my sweethearts, but something took place when I was there. Y'all remember Mama went in the hospital and all that, right? All of y'all, when I was there, October, Mama went in the hospital and all of that. And y'all know Mama gives me stuff all the time, and she looks out for me all the time. And but something took place while I was there. And it's familiar, it's kind of similar to the issue with the black girl. Remember, I'm black, they white, they got money, and I'm the odd man out. I've been going there. This year gonna make 4 years. Put them on video, on live, all of that. They don't have a problem with it. Well, someone had a problem with it. And someone called me. And someone said to me that I pick on them. I make a mockery of them. Yeah. Yeah. That's what somebody told me. You have no business showing their house. You have no business walking the streets and showing the streets and the houses in the neighborhood. Yeah. I said, oh, really? I said, that's public records. What the hell you mean? I said, so you wanted me to call you for this? This is what you have to say. I said, what about all the good things I do for them? I said, babe, I'm sorry, you just realized it. I said, their house been on TV, on social media for years. Every time I come down here, it's online. What the hell you mean? You can't tell me how to not walk no damn street in no public neighborhood. You can't tell me what not to show in no public neighborhood. All that's public records. You Google their name, it's going to show you where they live. The hell you talking, babe? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I just didn't say anything to y'all. Because they tell you, don't say anything. Just please don't say anything about this. Please don't say anything about this. And here I am, the black girl that do more for y'all than them, than y'all do for them. The black girl do. But when a motherfucker think you gonna get a dime or two from somebody, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. When a motherfucker think you gonna get a dime or two, they putting in wedges. 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 Are y'all following me? Mm-hmm. So I know firsthand how that feel, how you got to argue with somebody's family member about what the fuck you ain't doing for them. What I got so bad I hung up the goddamn phone. I said, you mock them. You pick on them. I mock them. Bitch, what the fuck you mean I mock them? So I know firsthand when you got to come up against people, family members, for the respect and love that you have for their family member. I got more respect and love for them than any of the motherfuckers that's in their family. I said, this conversation is over. This conversation is over. And I hung up the phone. Yeah, so I know what it is to genuinely love somebody and you got family members against you for this shit. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Afraid that I'm going to get something that I'm tapping into their money. I'm tapping into their inheritance. I'm tapping into whatever they're giving. I'm getting fur coats, all kind of shit because they watch me like a fucking hawk. I said, oh, you been watching me. I said, well, you don't see all the other shit that I do, the good things that I do. You don't see how cheerful and happy they are when I'm here. Do you see that I work like a Hebrew damn slave when I'm here? Why you gonna talk about a goddamn house and me walking the neighborhood? And it's sad that as people age, they family members discard them. And when I say discard, I mean they not there like they should be. They're not there like they should be. I spend my own money, as y'all see. I don't sit there. It was supposed to be, they can't stand me from day fucking one. I've been in these people's life. They can't stand me. It was supposed to be about 15 people be at Pop birthday dinner. You know who was at Pop birthday dinner? And I paid for it? Me, him, and Mama. Because the nigga girl was there. She invited 60 people when I first met them in person 4 years ago. She invited 60 people. 60. Ask me how many people showed up. When I'm there, y'all don't see nobody there. They hate that these people love me. They hate that I'm genuine. Them people don't fuck with me. And I keep telling them, I said, them people don't give a fuck about me. They don't love me like y'all love me. And when those folks think that I'm getting a pile of money from motherfuckers, I don't ask them people for nothing. I pay for my own flights and every goddamn thing. I pay for my own food. Y'all see me in grocery stores and shit. I don't use them like they do. Because they'll all come to dinner and Pop got to pay for the whole fucking bill. It's his birthday. Why the fuck he paying for y'all? Ask me how many gifts he got. Me. How y'all having a party? How y'all going out to dinner for his birthday? He paying for it. Pop told me you're the only one that ever pays for stuff. I don't use them. When I go there, I got my own money. I'm going to take care of them. Y'all see me. Only time I have to take his card when he forces me to take his card. When he forces me to take his card, I said, Jazzy, get this now. But other than that, y'all see me spending my own money. I pay for my own flights and all of that. Your light shine bright and the devil can't take it. Yeah, so sad that jealousy plays such a, yeah. That thing had ate that thing up so bad. I'm like, the only reason I did not go deep with that Pacific person is because of Mom and Pop. But I wanted to go deep. Bitch, you not even married no more. What the fuck? You done married another motherfucker. Why you calling me about shit? You ain't even in the goddamn family anymore. The dead son, wife. Ex-wife. The bitch, the man been dead. And the bitch done married another man. Why I care about my parents? Bitch, they ain't your parents. That's what I want to say. But I promise y'all, I kept a level head. I promise y'all. I didn't use now cuss word. I said, oh, you watch me like that? Oh, well, yeah, when you're in town. You know, I really don't watch you like that when you're in town, you know. Also, you watch it when I said, well, what about all the good things that you see her doing, cooking and me taking her out and doing all this stuff? I said, why don't you say something about that? I said, I'm sorry, you're just now seeing the house on the live. The house been on the live for 3 years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I kept my composure. And when that woman said that I mock them and I pick on them, that's when I said, this conversation over. Mm-hmm. So I go through things behind the scene that I don't even tell y'all. Mm-mm. 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 Yep. So I know firsthand how it is to care for somebody and the family rejects you. Mm-hmm. See, they can't find shit on me. I'm too good. Motherfucker can't find shit on me. They done did background checks on me because the nurse told me, this Kelly told me that they did one on her. I knew about Kelly being in jail, Kelly being strong. I don't do it. Kelly's a totally sweetheart. We can't help what nobody past has been. I just talked to a guy today. This guy is a superintendent of a big electric company where they work on big buildings. They working on a hospital now. Big buildings and all that. He's a superintendent of the goddamn job, okay? You go all over working on big military bases and stuff. This is a big electric company. And this man did 7 years in prison. This man got diamonds in his goddamn mouth. I promise to God. I promise to God. People change. But looking at him, you would think that man is some street damn thug. I kid you not. I kid you not. And he told me, I did 7 years in prison for drugs. He said, I did 7 years in prison. And when you talk to him, because we did video chat, diamonds. He got diamonds on 4 of his teeth. I said, them braces are what I couldn't see. It diamonds. I said, damn, you so. I said, good Lord, superintendent man got all kind of trophies and shit with a job done gave him for a good job. Man got bad, nice ass, good money damn job. Stop judging books by a cover. But looking at him, you would say he a street fucking thug. I kid you not. I kid you not. The man is a superintendent on there, y'all. Making good money. But this is what y'all do. You judge people. But looking at him, because I said, what is y'all on your, when we did video, I said, what is that on your teeth? You got braces. I couldn't make out what it was. He said, no, those are diamonds. Then he got into the camera. And I said, well, how many diamonds you got in the house? He said, on my first 4. So across his nut with diamonds. When he talked, you just see nut with diamonds. 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 Real diamonds. He used to be a big drug kingpin. But now, been on the job for many years, superintendent, pay him good money. Big electrical company. Because on his profile, I see him with these big old awards. He got big old statues, like them trophies like this big. And he got one in this arm and one in this. I tried to zoom in on the trophies to read what they said, but I couldn't zoom in. And so he had on a shirt. And I zoomed in on the shirt, and girl, I typed in what that shirt said. I said, oh, shit. He got a good job. Yeah, I do my research on people. I said, oh. Because I need to know what is this in his arm. I said, oh. And Google tells you it's a big company that work on multi-million-dollar projects. He's in Charleston right now working on a hospital. They do big multi-projects and they do military projects. Yes. But looking at this man, you would think he's a street thug, straight thug. He's out of all those people, he's always the only. He said, we got a few of them, and the ones that are here, they give me hell. The other brown, the few handful of browns that are there. But most of them, smarter than them, outrank them, all of that, they give them hell. He said, I have a very stressful job. He said, I don't want no woman stressing me out when I come home. He said, my job is so stressful. He told me, call him back in an hour and a half, that he had to send out some more emails. He had to check this, he had to check that. He said, I'm going to jump in the shower. I got to do some emails. I got to write out some figures. He said, call me back in an hour. But looking at this man, I promise y'all, you would think he a thug on the street. And I said, them things in your mouth, them people ain't say nothing about that stuff in your mouth. He said, no. Nobody never said nothing to me about what's in my mouth, because his word speaks for him. But I promise you, if that man, y'all seen this man right now that y'all think he's a street thug. I'm like, what the hell is in your mouth? I'm like, what the? He said, you can see it on the picture. I said, no, I couldn't tell on the pictures. I said, but I knew that you was an educated guy and you had a good job, because I said, I tried to zoom in on them trophies, but I couldn't zoom in on them trophies. The words was just smeared. But when I got to when I seen his shirt with the name of the company on there, I typed in the company, and I was like, whoa, he got a good job. And those are awards from his good job. Now, I didn't know about no superintendent. I didn't know he was on superintendent. I didn't know, but I knew he had a good job. So yes, and we get misunderstood and judged all the time. And I personally know what that stereotype feels like, to be misjudged, and just because you're black, misjudged just because you got a gold tooth. I mean, people do that. I got one gold tooth, but this motherfucker got diamonds in his mouth. I mean, the diamond, it looked like braces to me, because I didn't know. I said, them braces. I couldn't make out what the shit was. I could say, them braces. And then he got into the camera and said, no, diamond. I said, well, is that your whole mouth? He said, no, just my first 4 teeth. Diamond. One of the motherfuckers shaped like a house. Yeah, I'm for real. He zoomed in. He went into the camera. They are one tooth shaped like a house, and diamonds and like windows in the house. Yeah. Shit. Ain't no telling how much that shit is in his mouth. Because this right here, a lot of money in my mouth. I was 18 and it was $400 then. And this is 18 karat gold. Ain't no telling how much this tooth is. That man told me when he put this tooth in my mouth, he said, I said, I want the highest carat is. Yellow Breeze Day to pay for this. I said, I want the highest carat. He said, the highest is 21. He said, but I ain't going to go that high, because the higher you go, the softer your gold is. He said, 18 is the highest I can go with you for your tooth. He said, because when you eating this stuff, you don't want nothing dipping up and all that and that. I don't polish this gold. I don't do nothing but brush my damn teeth. When you see people with them gold teeth that look orange and shit, that ain't real gold. That man told me. I had this shit in my mouth. Let me zoom in. Since I was 18. 18 karat gold. 18. in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Dentist put it in. He said, this going to stay in your mouth unless somebody knock it out. He said, this worth $400 now. This what he got to pay for this. He said, but it's going to be triple, dipple. He said, ain't no telling how much this going to be. And I done had it all these years, ever since I was 18, this teeth put in my mouth. And the dentist, last time I went to the dentist told me this is the best tooth in my head. He said, whoever did that, they did a damn good job. And I told him it was a dentist in Port St. Lucie, Florida. He said, whoever put your crown in, they did a damn good job. And that was a specialist that did the surgery on my mouth. He said, whoever put that in your mouth did a damn good job. Ever since I was 18 and I'm finna be 56. You see them things be orange and all that color, they ain't real. They ain't real. They ain't real. If you say, oh, you need tears, I ain't taking shit out my mouth. Hey, I wanted my gold tooth and I gave it. Sure, I ain't taking shit out my mouth. I had this since I was 18. Don't hurt. My mouth don't stink. None of that. I don't have no issue. Them people have rotten pyrrhea of the gums and shit in my mouth because them ain't real goals. Them ain't real goals. When you buy real gold, let me tell y'all something. You have to pay the price for gold for that day. Whenever you go buy gold, period, you buy real gold chain, bracelet, any fucking thing, you pay the price for the gold of that day. So if them people ain't telling you the price of the gold of the day is this amount, you ain't got no real gold. I ain't talking about just two jewelry, chain, bracelet, everything. Gold goes up daily, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So if you go and like when I went in the Magic Mall, when my brother took me Christmas for the Magic Mall, and I seen a necklace in there, a butterfly necklace. That butterfly was about that big. Them people told me $1,900 for that, and that butterfly about that big. Then the lady told me the price of gold for that day. Yeah. If they ain't telling you the price of gold for that day, you ain't got no real jewelry. Because gold goes up and down daily. Daily. So y'all going in there, people just saying, oh, $5 for this or $100 for that. That ain't no real gold. You getting plated. That ain't real gold. Baby, I ain't new to the game. I'm true to it. See, Yellow Breeze's daddy used to own a jewelry shop. So, yeah, I know about jewelry from him. That's how I know about it. From him. Yeah. I used to have so many necklaces, so many rings, so many bracelets. I go in there, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And I remember him having his medallion piece was like this. About this big. It was a picture of Jesus' head. And the thrones was going around the head. He said, I had that made. He said, I had one of my jewelers make this for me. I said, I want that same one. He said, this too big for a woman. So I'm telling you, I didn't know nothing about that. He said, this too big for a woman. He said, I will have him make you one, but smaller. A woman can't wear that. I'm telling you about this beads. A woman can't wear nothing like this. He said, I'll have him make you one, but it'd be smaller. And he had me one made by this tall. The picture of Jesus and the thrones was all through his head. Sure did. Black honest, tiger eye. I used to wear all that shit. Jury. Yeah. So when it comes to my life and what I want to do now at this ripe age of 55, almost 56, I know what I want in life. That's why I won't settle. That's why I won't give in to every man that want me. That's why I won't owe my leg for everybody. And that's why I won't date everybody. It's more to me than what you see. It's more to me than what's between my legs and down my throat. It's more to me than what you see. I want a man to get to know me. M-E. I want a man to fall in love with me. Me. Not you and you and you and you and her and her and her and her and her. I don't want that shit no more. Back in the day, I ain't mind being number 2. Back in the day, I ain't mind him being married. Not no damn most. No, I don't want that anymore. I want my own man. My own man and a man that won't only me. No, I ain't selling. I ain't selling. A lot of y'all in these marriages and y'all unhappy. A lot of y'all in relationships and you unhappy. Why? You know why? I'm gonna break it all the way down. A lot of y'all in relationships because you don't put yourself in debt with a motherfucker that you should have never been in debt with. You don't go in debt with anybody. Okay? When I say this, you keep your credit and your debt to where you can handle it. Even if you married. You don't get married and tack on other debts on top of, baby, that ain't how shit roll. No, baby. Because when we shall separate, you should be okay and I'm going to be okay. Same as with my husband. He was okay and I was okay. Because we were both equally yoked financially, but we was not equally yoked emotionally. But we never had problem with money. We had 5 cars. I got my 2 cars. He got his 3. We had that house. My credit cards was my credit card. His credit cards was his credit card. We didn't have these type of problems. So when we divorced, everything was settled out of court. I've been married twice. I ain't went to court for now one of my divorces. Because both of my husbands agreed to whatever we agreed to right then and now. We talked to each other. We agreed upon what this gonna be, and that's it. Y'all don't do that. Y'all trying to use the motherfucking man. You trying to bleed the bitch dry. Bitch, you gonna be homeless. You gonna be sitting outside the road, you and your goddamn kids. That's not the way to do shit. Because when you do, people ain't gonna come back on you. Why we can't both separate and be decent? Why we both can't separate without low rating and talk about each other and scandalize out there? Y'all don't never hear me scandalize never one of my husbands. You hear me scandalize none of my men. I just say one of them that I dated, that I started a business with, he did me wrong. But I don't do that. I ain't finna beat nail one of my husbands down in the ground and drag their name. I was married to one of them for 10 years and I was married to the other one for 14 years. What I look like dragging their goddamn names? I'm not gonna do that. At some point I love these men. I don't do that shit. I'm not going to turn on my camera, make videos about none of my exes I've been with. I don't do that shit. Because at one point, I was in love. At one point, common decency and respect is due to a dog. Common decency and respect is due to a dog. I'm not going to bash them. It is what it is. I went through some shit. It is what it is. But I'm not going to turn on no camera. Oh, you remember John? He's a piece of shit. John really wants me. But I see it every freaking day. Y'all women and y'all men get on here bashing each other. Grow the fuck up. That's why both parties is suffering. That's why both of y'all ain't got shit. 9 times out of 10, let's play this role back. When y'all see this on social media, what do y'all see? He living with somebody, she living with somebody. He ain't got shit, she ain't got shit. Because when y'all were both together, y'all ain't had shit. You separated and ain't got shit. But if y'all had some shit together when you was married, you could separate and still have some shit. That's the difference. That's the difference. That's the difference. So when I see these couples on here having videos about each other, posting pictures about each other, talking about each other, ding-dongs and coochie and crackheads and ain't crackheads and coochie ain't no good, ding-dong ain't no good, or he a tramp, he don't pay no child support. Baby, he wasn't paying it when he was with you because I ain't going to be with a motherfucker that's got kids and he ain't paying his child support because I'm going to get on his ass. I'm not the type of woman gonna know a man got kids and he ain't taking care of them. Bitch, you can't be with me. You're an unfit fucking father, which means you'll be an unfit fucking man for me. Hello, somebody, anybody home? Knock, knock. But y'all don't care. Fuck the kids. Long as my hair is done and my nails is done. No, baby, if you ain't treating your kids right, bitch, you go on with that. Because them children ain't asked to be here. No, if you fucking over the kids and doing the kid role, you going to do the same thing to me. No, I don't think like that. Y'all
The last guy I dated, he paid his child support. He paid almost $900 a month for one child. He's a retired sergeant major, bringing good money home. But I still did my part as a stepmother. The mother of that child called me and told me more what that child needed than he did. When she couldn't contact him, this man had been broke up 2 years. She called me. She said, he done changed his number. Do you know his new number? I said, it's sad that he won't give you your new number. That's his child. He should know the new number. That lady dealt with me more than she dealt with him. I ain't got no business having no problem with this lady. If I'm willing to date you and knowing you got a child, and at that time that child was, I think she was 7, knowing you got a child, I'm not going to neglect your child. I'm not going to do your child wrong. Every holiday, the girl was in cheerleading, the girl was in stuff, I paid for it. What else she need? What else she need? And the mama had a good fucking job. I did my part as a stepmother. Me and her never had no issues. All that arguing that be going on, why y'all do that? Why y'all got to argue with the man, argue with the woman about shit? Why y'all got to do that? Know your role as a step parent. Know your role. You're the step. Know your role. Long as that lady ain't disrespecting you, because she had a nasty attitude from day one I met her. She was nasty. But let me tell you, I always come with peace offerings around Christmas time when I first met her. We standing there, I'm sitting in his truck. We at a McDonald's. We met at a McDonald's parking lot to get the little girl. And it's starting to drizzle and rain. I just sat there because let them talk, let him go get his shower. I sat there for about 20 minutes in the truck. It's starting to drizzle and everything. And they going at it. In the McDonald's park, they going at it. So after a while, I even had a Christmas gift for her. I had a Christmas gift for the daughter and for the baby mama. After a while, someone said, get out. Get out. Because she was getting more and more mad and she didn't even want him to take the child. We took child to Chuck E. Cheese. She was getting more and more angry. She didn't even want him to take the child. And some say, get out. I got out. And I say, hi. And she, who is you? Sheila, Tina, Peter, Barbara. She was just naming all kind of women. Who are you? And just Tanya, Tina, Barbara. Who are you? And they change them every week. I knew she was angry, and I knew there was some past hurt in her. And I put my hand on her shoulder, and I said, I'm Tangela. Nice to meet you. And she looked at me strange. Oh, nice to meet you too. I said, I have something for you. I gave her the gift. I had bought her Bath and Body Works set. I bought her Bath and Body Works candles. I gave her the gift. She said, oh, what's this for? I said, that is for you. And then I gave her another gift. I said, and this is for your daughter. But I said the little girl's name. I said, this is for your daughter. She got the stuff. She looked at him. She told him, you need to keep her. Promised my right hand to God. She looked at my ex and told him, you need to keep her. I said, I promise you she's in good hands. I said, we're going to take her to Chuck E. Cheese. You can call and check on her, all of that. She said, oh, that calmed her right on down. Calmed her right on down. She let the girl go get in the truck with us and everything. Calmed her right on down. And when we took the little girl home, I sat in the truck. I didn't get out. And they was in there for about 15, 20 minutes. I just sat there because that ain't my place to get out. That's that lady house. Then she came to the truck. She said, come in. She came and got me. And we sat at that lady house at least 3 hours. Just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. Me and her never had no issues after that. The next day was Christmas. And I said, I'm not going over there because she wanted me to come spend time with her. I said, I don't want to do that. I said, this is you and your daughter's time. You go and you spend time with your daughter. I'm not going over there. You go. A lot of y'all won't even do that. Worry about them fucking and all that. I don't care about none of that. You go and you go spend one-on-one with your child. And he was over there at least 6 hours. And I did not care. That was Christmas Day. Spend time with your child. I don't need to intervene with that. You need one-on-one with your child. And when I was getting dressed, he'll text and call me every so often and tell me this and that, this and that, this and that. He'd tell me when he was coming. I was dressed and we went out to dinner. And he told me how everything went, showed me all the pictures of the little girl and everything. See, when you know your place in people's life, you won't have no issues with them. But you want to be a bulldog, this my nigga, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Of course you're going to have problems out of baby mama. Never had any issues. And we dated 4 years. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so I be telling y'all stuff just to help y'all and let y'all know there is a better way to do things. You ain't got to be nasty. You ain't got to be evil. You ain't got to do wrong. And it came to a point when we were breaking up. She was asking for more money in child support. She was already getting $900 a month. I thought that was enough, but she knew, because they both were in the military, so she knew that how much money he actually made. She knew how much his check actually was. So she really deserved more because of the money that he made. So she was right by asking for more, but he didn't want to give no more. I mean, but I get it. I understand. So we were breaking up. And this time I didn't go on the trip with them. I didn't go down there. She lived in the Upper Marlboro, Maryland. I didn't go because we was on bad terms and we was breaking up and all that shit. So I didn't want to go down there and laugh in that woman's face and all that shit. I didn't want to do that, okay? But let me tell you, something took place on that trip, which I knew he was going to do this because he didn't want the child support to go up. And she was coming to court to Georgia and all that. Yeah. So what he did was told her a bunch of lies about me. Turned her against me. He did all that so she don't show up for court to raise his child support. They had sex. Neither one of them told me this. God told me. You ain't answering your phone. The lady used to always answer my phone. He ain't answering the phone. Days go by. You there for 6 days. Ain't nobody answering their phone. Okay, I know what you're doing. He slept with you. Told you that we was breaking up. And that he didn't want me no more. Blah, 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 blah. Made me look like the bad person. Only to keep your ass from going to court. And she did not go to court. Child support did not raise. He fucked her. But lo and behold, about 3 weeks later, she calls me because now him and her arguing again. He called her all kind of names, all kind of shit. They arguing again. She called me. But you've been ignoring all my calls, my texts and everything. I started ignoring her shit. Then some say answer. I said, oh, you ain't got to tell me. I already know you're fucked. I said, let me tell your stupid ass one thing. And that's what I told her. I said, he fucked you so you would not raise his child support. He fucked you so you would not come to Georgia to your court date. You're right, Angela. Oh, Angela, you're so right. I was so stupid of me. See, this was somebody he was engaged to and wouldn't marry. So you know she hurt. I didn't know he told her we was married. He told her we was married. I said, I didn't know he told you that. He said that you told him to tell me that y'all was married. I said, girl, please, wouldn't you think I have on a goddamn ring if I was married? Who would be married without a ring? So when y'all came, you wasn't married. I said, hell no. But that's what a person does. You thought you was getting your bone back, and the bone end up in somebody else's yard again. Because if a motherfucker engaged to me and we don't get married, you ain't no coming back from that shit. Now y'all tell me if I'm wrong. But when somebody in love with somebody, and I knew the lady was still in love with a man, then let me tell you why I knew, because of some of the stuff she was saying. She kept bringing up the past and them hours that was over there, bringing up the past. You remember this? You remember that? You remember we stayed out in cold and we did this? You remember this? You remember that? You remember that? She kept bringing up old shit that they did together. I said, yes, she very much still in love with him. So she's one of the ones that would do anything to have him, but he still don't want her. You had a baby from the man, still don't want you. It is what it is. So it ended up being the fool on her. I said, I'm not going to be like you. I said, he ain't going to keep on fucking over me. That's it. I'm telling you, we had been broke up. We had been broke up by 2 years. And that lady called me and said, do I know his number? I said, you still going through this shit with this man? No, I don't know his number. So with that being said, y'all govern yourself. Live your best life. You don't owe nobody nothing. Long as you living your best life, doing what you want to do without hurting people and disrespecting people, you continue to live. We got one boss, and he's up in the sky. We got one person to answer to, and he's up in the sky. Because don't nobody want to go to hell. So if I got to swallow my pride, I got to turn the other cheek, or I got to walk away to be pleasing in God's sight, that's what I do. And as long as y'all get this mind frame that I have, that I'm going to do right, I'm going to treat people right, if I got to cut you off, because I don't want nothing disturbing my peace. When I go back there in that room at night, I don't want to go back there laying awake all night worrying and stressing. If I'm going to lay awake all night because I'm watching TV, I'm ordering stuff, it won't be because I'm stressing over some shit. I don't want nothing keeping my black ass up at night. So if I have to cut off every goddamn body, cut the fuck off you will get. Because I don't like stress. I don't like fake friends. I don't like fake people. I don't like people thinking they using me and doing me wrong. The hell with you. Kiss both cheeks of my bottom. I can't live like that. I'm too old now. I might look young. Baby, I'm finna be 56 years old. I can't take no more of that kind of stuff. I can't take no more betrayal. I can't take no more lies. I can't take no more hurts. My body ain't built tough no more. I'm soft like a cushion now. I can't take the bumps in the roads like I used to. I can't take being pushed down and stepped on no more. I can't take it no more. Since I can't take all of that, I know I'm fragile. I about to get the hell away from a lot of y'all. Do you get what I'm saying? My temperament ain't the same. So that's why I live my life by myself, in my house. Don't bother nobody. Leave me alone. I promise you I won't bother you. Leave me alone. Y'all got to start cutting folk off like I do. You afraid to cut them off. Cut their ass off and move on with your life. Because people will have you in depression. They will have you sad. You be crying and don't even know why you're sad and crying. I love y'all. Anybody got any questions? Anybody need any advice on anything before I end this live? I tried to eat all of this, but y'all, I'm full. But I did pretty good. I'll probably take that shrimp off of that and put it back in that pot. Anybody need any advice on anything? I love you too, Miss Haney. I'm gonna boil me some lemon and cinnamon sticks, and I'm gonna put it in my TheraFlu. This is the nighttime one. I got the daytime one, and I'm gonna drink this and chillax. Got me some pistachios. I love y'all, and if it's the Lord's will, y'all will see me tomorrow. Make sure you like, share, and follow. And thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for liking. Please like my videos. Please comment on my videos. Please share. It's very important that y'all stay in tune with me as much as I am in tune with y'all, okay? All right? I love y'all. Invite your family and friends over to this page. Let them know that we just love each other. We laugh, we joke, and sometimes we even cry. But it's all in the name of love. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Veronica, thank you, baby. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Kenya Bennett, you know you in my left side over here in my heart. I thank y'all so very much. Everybody have a good night. Don't forget to get your tickets May 2nd. May 2nd, meet and greet, my birthday, 56th birthday party, meet and greet, all you can eat buffet. The colors are red, black, and white in Riverdale, Georgia, Atlanta, okay? Atlanta. Your tickets ain't gonna be that high. You're flying in, because normally you have to fly into Atlanta, then come into Valdosta. So, no, I'm meeting y'all, okay, in Atlanta, all right? So get your tickets. It's only $28 for the ticket, okay? And we're going to have a wonderful time. I would love to meet as many of y'all as I can. Everybody in attendance gets gifts from us. And we give away beautiful, nice gifts, okay? Everybody in attendance gets gifts, okay? We love y'all. Y'all have a good night. You stay blessed as well. Red, black, and white. That's it. Those are the colors. So go on and get your outfit together. Get it together. Get it together. I love y'all. Bye.